The following has been paid for by the Penn's World Order. Well, welcome to Florida and lose. Welcome to Florida and lose. Pens lose to Florida team 4-3 in the shootout on a Sunday night down there in Sunrise, Florida. This kicks off a 3-game roadie as the Pens are out of town. Welcome to the Let's Go Pens React as we ADHD, get distracted by stuff. Anyway, welcome to Let's Go Pens Fan React, where I do a react to each and every Pens game as we are coming down the home stretch, everyone. 10 more of these to go. And don't think when the season ends, you're getting rid of me that easily, because you're not. So, Pens lose 4-3 to Florida team, which in a game where, you know what, I didn't really expect this team to win. I know, stop, stop with all the stuff you're going to throw my way. They're the champs. But for some odd reason, the Pens are getting it in their system this time of year. We need to start playing good hockey. Why? You have, outside of a draft pick, you have nothing. Nothing to play for. But yet, here we are. We had a 4-game winning streak snapped. We won 5 out of 6. And we're heading on the road to Florida team. And in the first period, the Pens just go after Bob, because that's what you got to do. But figures, midway through the first, Sam Reinhart gets Florida team on the board with this 34th of the season. Sam Reinhart, set up by Gustav Forsling to make it 1-0. But the Pens are able to tie the game off of Rusty's getting a really nice power play goal to make it 1-1. Russ with his 24th, Carlson with his 40th, Crosby with his 52nd assist of the season. And let me just check out one more thing here. And one thing that the narrative that's being pushed late in the season, besides the fact that I guess tanking and stuff, besides all that, the narrative that's being pushed is that Sid needs to get his point per game streak. Has to happen. Don't care. That is the most important thing in Pittsburgh right now. That, boys and girls, is the name of the game. Teacher, why do I care? Well, it's Crosby. It would be his 20th point per season. Not a lot of players have done that. Why? Why, outside of records, outside of things? Look, I get it. Look, I like Crosby. I really do. But is this the narrative that we're caring about with 10 games to go? Outside of hearing the television guys, the old 2-9er talking about who's ever else is on TV's broadcast about their dance moves with Will Smith's Miami playing in the background. Because the one guy said, well, when you come to Miami, you got to play the one and only song about Miami. Miami Vice. Duh. Miami Vice. That's a song about Miami. Think. But late in the first, Sidney Crosby gets up the ice off a really nice feed from Raquel. Crosby just flings it off, and in comes a Rust throwing his stick out there like Leroy Jenkins. Wham! One hand swings it. Roll one dice roll a 6-sided dice. If you get a 6, it's in the net. He rolled a 6. It's in the net. Brian Rust with a short goal for his 26. Crosby's 53rd assist. Raquel is 30th. The first line is humming today. We get into the second, another power play for the Pens. And what a really nice setup. Panthers player loses a stick. 5-on-3, 3.5. And they just play this exactly like you want to do. Failed clearing attempt by the Panthers. The guy who has the stick, if Bobrovsky's facing out, he is on the right side, upper right side, which is, if there's a guy without a stick, that's who you put up there. You want the sticks with the defenders, or guys with sticks defending the best they can. And he goes up there, he tries to defend it. Grzelcyk gets it to Rust. Rust is down low, back up to Gino. Down to Rust. Rust, Malkin goes to him perfectly because there's no guy with the stick there. Wines, fires, and he scores! Gino with his 15th, my boy. I swear by the Malkin on the back of my shirt. It's in the net. Rust is 29th. Grzelcyk is 32nd. 3-1 Pittsburgh. We're going to hold this. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Until we're not. Sam Reinhart gets a power play goal. Makes it 3-2. Sam Reinhart 2, Pittsburgh 3. Reinhart is 35th. Barkov is 45th. And Bobrovsky gets an assist. Sure. And we get into the third. And we're doing it again. We turn into the third period penalty kill. Because it's what we do. Third period. Shots for the third period. 11-3. 11. The second and third period shots are 24-9 Florida team. As much as people want to complain about how this game went, there's your number right there. And Florida, they just shot, and they shot, and they shot, and they shot, and they shot. And eventually one goes in. Listerinen, not Listerine, Lusterinen. Really nice north-south pass that's across the ice. Austin Lindell just winds up and shoots. And I don't know what Jari was trying to do, but when he slid over, did his skate get caught? But he kind of went, yeah! And it just goes right underneath him and into the net. Tie game. Lindell gets his 13th. Lusterinen is 14th. And Nate Schmidt, former Hershey Bear, makes it 3-3. And we go to overtime. We nick a point. Fine. And in overtime. I know we do 5 minutes of this crap. But for the first half of overtime, nothing happened. Okay, I don't know why teams do this, but it is just get the puck, win the faceoff, skate into the zone, look, all right, nothing, get back out, get bodies on, skate back into the zone, and drop it around, don't really see anything, back out we go, more bodies, and in we back go, and forth, up and down, in and out, and for the love of God, somebody do something! But it's like everybody saved up their mana for the last 2 minutes. Because the past 2 minutes, everybody did something. Up, down, back and forth, 2-on-1s, 2-on-0s. Chris Letang and Sidney Crosby on a 2-on-1. You think that could finish it off. Back and forth, Erik Karlsson in the slot. That doesn't go in. Alexander Barkov and Sam Reinhart, 2-on-1 the other way. Nothing. Back, forth, shots, up, down, guard, turn, parry, dodge, save, thrust. And we get nothing. And we go to a shootout. Whoopee. Alexander Barkov gets the only goal. He scores. Raquel, Crosby, and Rust unable to beat Bob. And that is it. Panthers win the skills competition. And Pittsburgh, well, they don't exactly win the week, but They don't exactly win the week, but you get 3 out of 6. But at this point in the season, what are we doing? Lads, what are we doing? I'm not saying, I've already ranted about this. I ranted about this last video against Columbus. Please go watch that. And now we're getting points. Now we're winning games. We've gotten points out of our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, in 8 out of our last 10 games. It's like I said, where are we going right? Where? Tristan Jarry is playing like it's 2016 vintage. Mike Sullivan is trying to save his job. And Miroshov in Wilkes-Barre is making a serious case to try and work his way up to Pittsburgh next year. I ain't saying he's going to do it. But there's your goaltender, Sergei Miroshov. Go look him up. 10-0. Could be 11 by the time this video comes out. But we go to play the Big Cats on Tuesday, and then Buffalo on Thursday, and Ottawa next Sunday. Back at home. And we head into April. Time's running out. Tick tock. If I had an hourglass to be like Karrion Kross, you flip it over and the sands are running out. Tick tock. Pens fans, it's coming to an end. 10 games left. So what do we do? In the words of Megatron, planning for the future. Let's go, Pens. Catch you next time.